Welcome to episode 3 of putting together an SCP one-shot homebrew D&D campaign from scratch with me. Um, yeah, yeah. So hopefully this is going to be the last episode. Let's put on some jazz. And we're going to finish up with our map and keep going. If you missed previous episodes, check the channel. There will be a link in the description to the other episodes. And, yeah. Did I not do something right? I might not have. Alright, what is this? That's right. Whatever. So I think this area is now done. There's a lot of stuff littered throughout here. Yeah, I think with this wing we're done. So we're done with East Wing. So we're gonna move on to light containment. So we're gonna decide what we want to put into light containment. Because honestly, there's not a lot. Most of these are heavy containment stuff. So I want to put Dr. Bright in there. So we'll highlight him. Yellow. As well as Billy. Because Billy might be the face of SCP. But he's not particularly hard to contain in any means. That's 1, 2. Builder Bear, we're just going to be having running around. And the pills. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to throw in here. But no, all of these are Keter or higher. Euclid or Keter. And I when I say Euclid or Keter, I mean not the safe side of it. Oh, I can stick her in there. Yeah, that seems like a good balance of light containment and heavy containment. That's heavy, 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 heavy. Actually, it's not a very good balance. Nah, it should be fine. It's mainly going to be story focused anyway. Okay. So, Clef's office will be locked with a keypad, but it will have a key card. So we're going to do plus, that's equals plus key card for level 2. And this wing is now done. So you go here, you go this way, can't get through here, can't get into, we need another way to get a key card. I guess they could get one from cubicles or D-class, like one of them might have smuggled a key card, or there might be one lying in the cubicles if they roll high enough. But if they don't, then they're going to have to get a key card from here. Dr. Bright's office will not have a key card. I'm hoping they pick up the eyelid remover because it looks like an X-Acto knife, and any weapon is better than no weapon. Okay. So once they get that key card, they'll be able to go through here and back up here, where there will be in light containment breach with this list of SCPs right here. Yep. Yeah, I might have made the facility a tad too big for what I have. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. If something feels too big, I'll compress it later by getting rid of a hallway or something. So, when I want them to enter here, what do I want them to see? What do I want the first thing there to be? So, first thing. I think I want it to be Dr. Bright. So this is going to be a nuclear room, because all the facilities are basically have their own nuclear room. And Dr. Bright is basically going to be, he wants to basically see what Dr. Clef is going to do. That's the entertainment. That's why he's putting everything into motion here. So unlike the other one, instead of an incident happening, there's just going to be alarms, and it's going to be an evacuation notice. And it's going to be like a drill for like a high-level security break, like a high-level SCP escaped. But I don't think I'm going to have any of the SCPs except for Builder Bear actually free and loose. Yeah. So Dr. Bright has been known to do some weird things with SCP-173. So I think I want Dr. Bright and SCP-173 to be in here. As he's nuking it, I'm going to have him literally balls deep in 173 because I feel like that's going to be hilarious. And there's going to be like 5 really scared D-Class all staring at 173. And Dr. Bright is basically going to say something like, "Yep. I did all this. I wouldn't trust Clef if I were you." And then he's going to hand the party an object. He's going to place a medallion, which is his own consciousness. He's going to take it off, place it into an envelope. Then he's going to hand them the envelope, take his hand out, and then he's going to die. Yeah, that's how I want to play it. That's definitely how I want to play it. So let's grab a label. And we'll call this area Nuke Room Dr. That is not a period. Bright SCP 173 5 D class 5 D class, and that's it. So there's no actual nuke in this room. However, it is going to be the room that you activate the nuke in. And the teenage succubus is actually Dr. Clef's daughter. So he's going to be very angry at Dr. Bright for doing what he's doing. I need some reason for Clef to separate from the group while they go this way, if he is with them. What reason would I have for him to separate? Yeah, Dr. Clef is going to be trying to disarm it, and the group is going to go look for the key card. He's going to tell the group what the next key card is, which is going to be the blue one, which is level 3, and it is going to be in an office over here. And this is basically a person who's in charge of light containment. It's just going to be a random doctor. We'll call him Dr. What's the name? Duplicate layer. We'll call him Dr. Hopkins. Dr. Hopkins. Enter office. Did I write where they find the keycard? Oh yeah, I did. Dr. Hopkins' office. Plus key card 3. Players seem to love going into various SCP rooms in the previous game that I ran, so I don't think I really have to worry about them going into, not going into any of the rooms and just beelining in one direction. Especially with 173 here, so I'm gonna have to leave. I'll have to force some people to go, like, leave. And maybe I'll make 173 an incident happen. He kills everyone except for Clef, and Clef manages to escape. So separating the group may be a good idea. It's Dr. Hopkins' office up here. Am I writing these on the right layer? God, I hope so. Let's see. Well, apparently I did most of them on the right layer. Apparently I messed up on a couple. Yeah, whatever. Duplicate layer. So this is going to be the cell for SCP. 166, the teenage succubus, which is Dr. Clef's daughter. SCP 166. And he's not going to know that she's here. He's going to have to learn that the hard way. Either by talking with SCP 343 or seeing for himself. So it should be interesting. So, I want to draw some. Why is it not putting me on the right layer? There we go. So here we'll have a testing room for the other two SCPs that are in this area. These two. Oh, we also did these two as well, didn't we? Orang. Orang. We could make this passcode protected, so only Dr. Bright could give them the information, or Dr. Clef. That way it's forced to at least use one of them. Yeah, we'll make this passcode protected. Dr. Hawkins' office. And we'll do in parentheses passcode protected. That way they have to use the help of one of the SCPs in order to, either one of the SCPs or Clef or Bright in order to get the key card to progress. That way it forces them to interact even if they don't want to. And since Peanut needs to have a room here, did I not highlight everything else in orange? We'll put Peanut's room right down here. Select the layer. Okay. Layer, this one. Okay. One, 7, 3, cell. And as long as you know what it means, it's fine. And then these are going to be our 2 other pills. So we'll take this one, we'll copy it, duplicate the layer. This one is going to be a testing room for SCP. I've been capitalizing it, so I guess I'll continue that trend. SCP 3521 and 500. 3521, 3521. 3521 and SCP 500. And we'll make a little arrow here so we know what's going on. Because it's a little unclear what this refers to. And here, yeah, we'll find that there. And I think this is this wing done. I don't think I want to include anything else because they might run into Builder Bear or an instance of Builder Bear or something else like 173 who would be blocking the entrance here. I guess we'll include iPods. I don't think they'll know what they are without any documentation. So we'll stick iPods right here. So I need to find out the numbers. So SCP iPods 131. What the hell? Connections. Don't know what that was, but it was sure was something. Yes, this 131. I'm putting this on my other monitor so I have it saved. Uh, 131 is 2 iPod looking creatures, and they act kind of like cats. Copy, duplicate layer. 131, and we'll add them just to add a little bit more life to the environment. We'll add them right to the bottom. 131 oh, that's all caps. iPods. And we included them, so they'll be orang. And these have also been included, so they will also be orang. Very nice. And we're almost done. Just a handful left. And these should be some interesting ones. Some interesting ones indeed. I wish I knew some more like obscure SCPs like Carl Prosser. Like let me show you Carl. Good old Carl. Let's go to my upper monitor. Oh, that is wrong button. There we go. My upper monitor. We're gonna go to SCP Carl Prosser. This is SCP Carl Prosser. Carl Prosser is just a dude, and whenever he sees seals...
Go to hell, Carl.
Seriously. Walk away, Carl.
Yeah, they just blatantly insult him. And this is like, I know what you fucking did, Carl. I don't know what you're talking about. You're a fucking asshole. We remember you because we saw you do that shit. Carl. You got all these people fooled. But Carl died in the last one, but it's such a funny SCP to throw in here. Did it show related SCPs at the bottom? No, I don't think so. No, you can just go back and forth. But I'd like to find more SCPs like this so I could just throw them in. Because Carl was funny, but he died multiple times. To a possessive mask, to I guess I could bring him back using SCP-500. The pill that cures anything, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty dead. He's pretty dead. But anywho, let's continue on. So when they get the key card, yeah, we'll make this passcode protected too. So let's copy and paste this. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Everything is looking good. Ba, 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 ba. All right. This H looks hella weird. Thought it was a 4 for a second, and I'm the one who made it. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, let's do the final one. So in heavy containment, I want them to run into... Who do I want to run into first? We'll do this one. 953. Actually, let's do corners. And we'll just have the keycard randomly in one of these rooms. Am I on the right? Oh no. Now I'm on the right layer. That looks good. We have 4 SCPs to stick in the quadrants, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, very nice. And then Builder Bear will show up at random based off of D20. Should be fairly interesting. What's really funny is one of these is going to be a comatose demon child. Actually, I'll make them normal. There's been a lot of lore on whether for good or bad or whatever. The fox one, definitely evil, but pretends to be good. This one looks evil, but is just a dude. Just a guy. And maybe we'll have a cult try to abduct him. Like the D class, this will all be a ploy in order for them to try to rescue him, quote unquote, because he doesn't want to be rescued. And we can stick the knife in, which is just an object for Dr. Clef. So we'll do 239 first, a magic child. We'll stick them in this corner. Two, 3, 9. Not sure if that's like the most obvious corner. I feel like it's worse if they walk backwards to find it. So we'll place the most dangerous ones here and the lighter ones there, because you want to move away from the center. Actually, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know which direction I would take. That shouldn't matter too much. I shouldn't delve into the psychology of the players too hard. Let's duplicate the layer. And we'll do 953. Actually, I don't know why I'm just writing the cells. Oh. iPod. Like, I can remember all of them, but it's probably better if I write them down just in case I forget. Teen. Suck. Banana. Bana. Cure. .173, I remember that one. Did I just stupidly label anything else? Oh, 173 is pretty obvious. Magic. Child. Alright. This one is 9 something. 953. 953. Fox. Woman. Duplicate the layer. Put that over on this side. And this will be okay, we'll put this dude here. So 2662. 2662. So Kafuk. And I'll remember it like that. And then finally, duplicate layer. And then to determine which, actually, in Dr. Clef's office, I'll ask them to roll perception check, and unless they get a nat 20, actually, I just won't tell them. I'll just say that Clef's office had also level 4, and he just didn't tell the party until he accomplishes his goal. So the last one is SCP 668. 668. Containment. Not really a cell because it's just a knife. Containment. Knife. And there we go. All done. And then once they complete their various goals, they will escape. Some will die. Some NPCs will die. If they trust the wrong people, they'll die. And yeah, this should be an interesting campaign. I might record it, who knows? But I feel like this is all of the information that we need for now. Then Clef will give them the key card and they will go right along through. Ooh. Should be interesting. Anywho, we will end this here because I think we're all done. Actually, let's take a gander at the template that we made last time. Clearly, we don't need any of this now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Oh, fucking Christ. Not what I wanted to do, even a little bit. We'll delete this. We'll take this image, crop it. Like so. Actually, instead of doing anything before that, we are going to take the whole thing and we are going to make a copy so we don't ruin this. And we'll call this V3. And we'll hit OK. And here's our new version. We'll get rid of this little dot. We will take this, we'll crop it. Instead of having hit points and damage, we have basically certain conditions that happen to each one of your bodies. So if you sprain your ankle, or you break your arm, or you get decapitated, or you get punched in the chest, all that gets tracked here. So it's possible not to die, but most of these SCPs will definitely be on a level where they can most certainly kill you in one hit. Alright, that seems good. Maybe a little bit over. There we go. So they can put their name here, their role in that little class system that I showed you earlier, this little thing that I wrote out, which still works. I don't think any of it's bad. Just gives you an idea of what each classes do and a little bit of information about SCP. Enough to get your characters by to know what they know. And then stuff here. So I didn't use a lot of stuff here, like brace or combat or fortitude. So we're probably going to do some things a little bit different. Nah, I can't think of a way to do it differently. Yeah, it should be fine. And we'll give this to the players for the next one. Yeah, so we'll share. We'll change it to anyone who has the link can be a viewer. And I'll copy the link and I'll send that to my players. We have their information. We have their character sheets. We have the new map, right here, and how it will be played. And we copied a player version of this to move around points on and to label things out for them. So yeah, that should be everything. And the players will be blind to everything except for the layout, because obviously if you've been to a place before, which your characters have, they will know the layout. However, they won't know where like anything is, because we'll say they're pretty new to this facility. I like the radial design in the middle with the branches coming off from the middle. Feel like it should be pretty interesting. If they trust the wrong people, they can die. If they make the wrong choices, they will survive. They will, or they won't survive. We'll see. If I roll good or bad, who knows? It should be a very interesting campaign that's more story orientated with the characters and SCPs that we have in this one. Anywho, I feel like that's where we're going to end it for today. We're all done. Next episode will probably be either running campaign or not. I wish I could had enough subs to do a subscriber one shot. I feel like that'd be cool. But anyway, see you all in. I guess there's no next episode after that because this is the finale. Well, if you liked, you liked. If you disliked, go fuck yourself. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And that's it from me. See y'all later. Bye-bye.